Being able to see a history for any activity related to a customer, job address, or job is one of the main advantages of using a software system like Gas Engineer software. In this quick video, we're going to show you how to access the history for any of these three things on both the web portal and the mobile app. We're going to first start with the web portal, which is what we have open here. On the top navigation bar in the software, there are several options for customers, job addresses, and jobs. Clicking on any of these three will open up a list of that respective page. So you can see here, we have all our different customers. And if we were looking for a specific one, we can simply search for their name or their company name, and then click on that. This will open it up in more detail, and you can see all of their details, as well as down here, any active jobs, any job addresses they have, outstanding invoices, and of course their history. On this customers page, this history will include anything related to all of their job addresses and jobs. So if you have several jobs going for a single customer, this will all appear in this list. Likewise, if you were working for a property agent that had lots of different job addresses, they would all appear here as well. If we clicked on a specific job address and opened that up in more detail, there is also a history tab on this page. This history, though, will only show any related activity specifically for that job address. If that job address has multiple jobs, then these will all show here as well. And going one layer deeper, if you click on a specific job to open that up in more detail, each job has its own history as well. And any of these lines down here are all relevant only to that job. The same way that I opened up the customer before, you could do with any job addresses or jobs. So if I click on the job address list, and then let's say I searched for that same customer again, I could open up that specific job address and access the history that way as well. So that's how you access your history on the web portal. Any of these things can also be clicked on. So for example, if I wanted to look at this gas safety certificate that was issued for this job address, I could click and open that in more detail, whether I wanted to resend it or edit it. So now let's move on to the web app. All right, so once you've loaded up the mobile app, from the home screen, again, you have these customers, job address, and jobs buttons that you can tap on. Supposing I wanted to find the history for that same customer again, I would click on customers, search for their name or company name, click on that, and then if I scroll down to the bottom here, there is a history button. On the mobile app, so you can filter by different certificate types. You may not be able to see all of them by default, and instead, if you click this show all the records button, then that can load some before. This is done just to keep the app a bit more fast and nippy. The same works for job addresses and jobs. If I went to the job address tab and tapped on, I could then find a specific job address. You can either search for the address or the customer. Click on whichever one you want. And then down at the bottom, you have a button to see the history for that job address. And lastly, for jobs, if I was to want to find the history for a specific job, tap on jobs and then tap on there, and then there is a history button here as well, which will show you all activity related to that job. And that's it.